So not too long ago, I bought a 3D printer, slightly used. It was actually in pretty good shape. I like the fact that you could print 3D objects, and then you could also edit and make your own 3D objects in tinkercad or other AutoCAD programs, and then you could just print them out like this one. It's pretty simple. It's just a block 1.5 by 1.5 by 12 inches. I went ahead and designed this on Tinkercad. Tinkercad is very easy. I used the program because I wanted to put my brand on it. I wanted to put Dr. Frank Steel on it, and I wanted to do a smaller version as well. Now these are going to be tools. The place I'm working right now, they're what is called bending bars. At work we weld, just imagine this being a pipe, a 1/2 inch pipe. Now we take a 1/2 inch tubing pipe, whatever you want to call it, and we'll weld them together. Like say there's a weld right here joining the two pieces of pipe together. Now when you weld it, it doesn't weld perfectly straight. It's always like kind of like bent just a little bit. You'll get lucky if it's straight. So in order to straighten it out, we get 2 of these, not just 1, 2, and you'll put one on one side of the weld and one on the other side of the weld and bend it to where it needs to go. This is essentially the tool. It's very simple. I could have went to the steel yard and bought a piece just like this, aluminum, steel, whatever. But I want to try out the process of designing on Tinkercad, 3D print, molding it, melting down metal, pouring the metal into the mold, pull it from the cast, then machining these to how I need them, with my brand still being on the bar. I could do this, but it would take a lot of engraving and grinding and not fun stuff. Probably saw on my other video where I made the Beskar, another block. It's not really an intricate part, but I'm still playing around with the process. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
Ah, there you go.
Alright, so tight now. It really sounds there, And your crucible before. My crucible before was aluminum, so I'm going to open my coffee holder. Okay. So here is the final product. 1/4 inch bending bars. The notches cut in them. Got one round side and one square side. So there are some square fittings, and then there's some tube. I did have to do some cleaning up with the engraver a little bit, but it came out pretty nice. And here's the big one. There's 2 of these. Hopefully they work good. If not, I'll have to put some weld in there, and hopefully weld will stick to it. This is cast, but it worked. But you see how the notch is? Now the notch goes over the tube, and then you have one on the other side, and that's how you bend it. Now there is some square fittings. Hook onto the square fitting, bend that how you need it. You really just gotta see it to understand what it's for. But the process worked perfect. A little finesse in it, but yeah. And it is cast, so with casting you're gonna have some pits in it. You can see a pit right there, and when I was sanding into this, there was just some pieces would sand down flat, and then they would open up. But for what it is, it'll work just fine. Being as they have my brand on it, ever want another mine. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you would like to see more content, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section, and I'll try to answer your questions the best I can. Have a good day.